Are you ready?
Hello peeps, how's it going? Happy Saturday. And before I hop in to talk about my summer league input, I don't know where I'm gonna go with that, but we're gonna see a couple things. First things first, I gotta shout out 2K Plays. He was our donator for this week, so shout out to him. And because he's the only person who donated, he will be on the video the entire way out, so be sure to check him out. Thank you so much for donating. But the most important thing is we just hit 1,700 subscribers. Now that's not a big milestone, but how fast we went from 1,600 to 1,700 is insane. It only feels like maybe 2 weeks ago that was at 1,600. You guys have been unbelievable. This just stretch since I started uploading every day has been insane. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. I love all the support. You're all behind it. The support for Pistons Center Court is crazy. So thank you guys so much again for that draft special. You guys went out there and showed a lot of love. We had a blast, and that's only the beginning, man. We got a lot more big things planned for you guys. So if you thought that was awesome, it's only gonna get more awesome. But this is crazy, man. 1,700 subscribers in such a short amount of time is something, man. But I think I've rambled on long enough. I'm not going to try to get too mushy, but it means a lot to me. You guys have no idea. But on to Summer League. Let's see if I can get this name right now. As the season goes on, we have 82 games to get this right. I'm trying to get better, but as you guys know, I have a problem saying foreign players' names, and it's not. It's just because I'm illiterate, I guess. I don't know. But Sekou Doumbouya. I think I'm getting closer. He has been cleared by Dwayne Casey to play. Now, the only reason he was not cleared to play is because I believe the French league that he plays in is still going on. And he does have obligations to play there, but I think they are letting him play in the Summer League. He will play there, so that is good for us to see him, in America. However, Luke Kennard and Thoughmaker will not be in the Summer League team, which, shouldn't really come as a surprise. They've been in the league for a few years now. But I'm very, very curious to see Bone, the guy we picked up to play. I'm curious to see Shaviv Mihailuk play point guard. And then you got Bruce Brown and Kyrie Thomas. I mean, just those names alone should be enough for Pistons fans to get interested in. And there's going to be some guys, I'm assuming McQuaid, we just picked up, is going to play. It should be very interesting. I don't know if I've ever been, this excited for the Summer League before. Like, I've always loved watching the Summer League. Not only just to watch the young players come up in the league, but at the same time, free agency goes on. So while you're watching, it'll be like, I'll never forget. Because I was watching the Summer League when we signed Josh Smith. And I'll never forget where I was because of how big of a mistake that turned out to be. But, a report would show, like, Pistons are talking to all-star forward Josh Smith. And then, like, the next hour, they would give you the details. That's part of the reason I like watching the Summer League. But this season is different because we have so many young pieces that we need to play in order to not only grow their development, but to get better as a team. This is going to actually be huge because, a lot of these guys might be our bench unit. This might be our second unit outside of the starting five, which is going to be fun to watch because depending on how well they can play together and chemistry-wise, we might have one of the youngest bench units in the league. At this point, free agency-wise, you need to go out there and get a veteran. And now I'm not gonna say like a Jose Calderon or Zaza because they didn't play very well. I'm talking about a guy who's seasoned. I'm not talking like on the verge of retiring veteran, but someone who's been around the league. I know recently since Barnes opted out of his contract, he's been a hot name, but I'm not sure after all the trading the Pistons did how much money they got back. I have to do a little bit more digging on that because I'm not sure exactly where it's at. I had to take into account Tony Snell's contract because that was bigger than John Lure's. So there's a few things I have to take in here before I can go out there and say that he would be a reliable option, because I assume he's going to want to get more money. But I think he opted out of like almost $30 million. It was like somewhere between $20 to $30 million contract. So I don't know what he's going to be looking for. However, back to the Summer League, this is going to be huge for this team. If they can play well, because right now they are fighting for minutes. I don't think anybody that's going to be playing in the Summer League has, officially earned their minutes. They did start Bruce Brown a lot last season, but at this point, I don't think he's the best option for us to start. I think Luke Kennard and Tony Snell will probably be our starters for right now. And then you could see, I don't know what positions they're going to play, because I think the three guys are really kind of can play all the same positions, but, Kyrie Thomas, Bruce Brown, and Shavib Mihailuk will be, your point guard, shooting guard, small forward, not in that order, coming in off the bench. And then you could play Sekou and Thon Maker. That's a pretty solid looking bench, I'm not going to lie. A lot of it inexperience there, but a whole lot of potential. Who knows, some of those guys will be as starters eventually, full-time starters. So Summer League's going to be very, very big for us this year. I'm excited. It starts relatively soon, so I cannot wait. And everyone who's been bad-mouthing the pick by the Pistons taking Sekou, you have to do your research before you can just bash it. This guy was a projected top 10 talent. Top 10 talent. He fell to us at 15. Yesterday in the press conference, Dwayne Casey and Ed Stefanski went to Vegas, or what was it, Texas, something like that, and watched him work out, and he hit like 17 threes in a row. And Dwayne Casey told Ed that we might as well just head back. He's not going to be there at 15. And when he was, it was a no-brainer. Only problem that I have with the Pistons draft is passing up on Kevin Porter Jr., which I might talk about that later. Tomorrow, early in the morning, I will be going live on Sunday. Not sure what time. Probably depends on whatever time I wake up. So we'll see. But that will be my video for tomorrow. Just want to get your guys' reactions to how everything played out. You guys got any questions or comments about what the Pistons did? I'm going to be happy to talk about it. So now that the draft is over, we can fully focus on free agency in the Summer League, and we have a direction. Chauncey Billups said it best yesterday, and I said it before Chauncey, so if so, fact so, I know more about Chauncey. I'm just playing. But he said the main goal for the Pistons right now is just to establish an identity. He said that they need to get back to being the bad boys and going to work Pistons, and I couldn't have agreed more. That's really the only thing the Pistons need is an identity. So with that being said, that's all I got for you guys today. Be sure to come back tomorrow when I go live if you guys got any thoughts, comments, concerns. Instagram, Twitter's in the description with every single DSA member so far. So be sure to check and subscribe to all my fellas. And I'll see you peeps in the next one. Peace.